Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Big Al. Today is a Saturday morning. I got work to do. So what I have to do today is use the JCB. If you haven't seen my video on the JCB, just to give you an update, I got a call from JCB Denison and they have offered to send me out a replacement that will be used temporarily until they take this away and they respray it and they do some extra work on the digger to make it right for me. So let's see how that gets on, and I'll probably do more videos as the day progresses on the story of the JCB digger. So while I'm using this, or while I'm waiting for that replacement, I am going to do some work today. I've got to pull out stone for a project that's going to be happening very soon. I have started doing the stone work, but I've got to finish it now. I've got a brand new tool to show you. It's going onto this. At the minute, what is fitted is, if you want to have a look here, what is fitted is a rake. I have just bought the rake. It is a fine rake, would you believe? And what that does, if you see, the rake itself is, as you can see, there's plenty of little holes on it. And that's what it's there for. It's to create a rake where the stone will go through and that will be sieved at a finer rake. The idea really is to rake the muck from the stone. So what I have to do is I have to change this. But in the meantime, if you come on over here, I'll show you what I'm doing. This is basically what was here is we have stone. And the stone was, for some reason, the contractor of this job before built this wall into an actual stone bed, and this stone has to be removed. Now I've removed most of it already, and it's all laying about here. It's a beautiful, like a slate chippy stone. I can't remember the name for it. There was someone called it, I think they refer to it as a basalt. There's a slug on that, but it's like a basalt rock. And I've got to cut this thing here, put a nice slice down here, cut that there, and make it nice and even, ready to go, because there's work to be done with a new building going here, or what I call an addition to this building. But if you have a look over here, just by this oil tank, so this is where I need to work on. There's a load of muck and a couple of rocks or a couple of trees or bushes up above. This all has to be taken away, and then the stone that sits underneath currently has to also be raked away. The reason is because there's a new building going here, there's a new wall going down this way, and it has to be done to a nice level. Before I do that, I have to take away all this bit of property here and this bit of property here for me to have access to the oil tank, so that when the work is done here, the oil tank can be accessed. So when the delivery guy puts the oil in this tank, what will happen is that we will have to have some sort of platform or walk for them to safely put the stuff on. So the idea really is I'm cleaning up this wall over here. That's the idea. The wall itself has to be cleaned up, and that's what I have to do today. But this stone has to come out. That's the stuff that needs to come out now. It's a beautiful stone. I have done a few lives on this, and there was a lot of people, but it's a beautiful stone, and it's a great stone to be used for a lane or a laneway. Great stone. And that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to use this tool. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to stop the video, and I'm going to go and get the big tool, and we're going to fit this onto the digger. Now it's not that easy as a one man, and I want to show you how hard it is to put this on. Now I'm going to try a few tricks and tips to put this on. So let's go to the next stage where I go and get this fitment, and you can then tell me how bad or good I'm doing fitting this girl. So let's watch out. So this is the tool that I will be doing to picking out, she's heavy, to picking out our little friends here in that rock face. This is otherwise known as a claw, or I think it's known as a tooth. Either or, it's a nightmare to get on your own. So what I'm going to do here is you're going to watch me change this rake onto this tooth. So bear with me for a second and we'll get it going. So the first thing I have to do is release this girl. The only way to release her, and it's not the easiest thing to release, to be honest with you. I've noticed that this manual hitch is not the best. This manual hitch can be a nightmare. It can be unsafe, but because it's really supposed to be a two-man operation, if I realized it required a major heavy spring to pull every time, I wouldn't have bought the manual hitch. I would have bought the auto hitch. Now, I bought the manual hitch because I thought, well, it'll save me from being a lazy bugger, and I don't think I need to buy the automatic hitch. It wasn't that more expensive for the auto hitch, but I decided to go with the broke-ass system, and as a consequence, it's not the easiest to do. So I'm pulling this out, and in order to do it, I have to get this hitch lifted, and it will swing out, and it will drop down. So watch what happens. And that's not the safest. I think someone has to not stand there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this girl clicked onto this hitch, and the only way to do it is to hope by digging it into the ground. So I'm making sure that I can somehow click this on. So I'm going to use this bucket here to try and wedge it against, so it sits nicely in, and I can just fold it in. There we go, just 2 seconds. It's a nightmare, this. So all I'm trying to do is get that girl lined up, but it's so tight. It is a two-man operation, I think anyway. I think I got her. We'll soon see. Did I get her? I think I did. No, I got her in the wrong hole. She's in the wrong hole. So I gotta do it again, try and put it back, and then I'll do it again here. Can I get her out again? No, I can't get her out. This is a nightmare. It is an absolute disaster. I put it in the wrong hole, or I put the wrong bar in. I'll have to do it again and see what happens. So this hook's supposed to go to this one. Now I can't actually see this, where the hook's going. I'm just hoping I can pull that in, and I hope that's clicked it. I think that hasn't it? Yeah, it's clicked it. So it's there now. So I have to turn it around so the weight goes against it. And the reason for that is to ensure that I've got weight against this hooking system. Got to use my jammy bar, and it is a nightmare to put on. So let's hopefully it can click in. 1, 2, 3. That should be it. In. That's it actually. And you put your safety back in and your wee pin, and that is it done. So next thing to do is get that girl. I'll put the jammy bar down there. If you lose a jammy bar, you're buggered. You keep the thing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do some pulling out, and I'm going to get the camera to stay nice and safely out of the way while I do this, and you can do it from the far side. So come on around here. So there is a swing here that can get me that, but I'm going to turn that girl off, keep her nice and straight for me, so you can turn her actually off. I'm going to pull that girl up, and then I'm going to try and get my digger in nice and straight. Hopefully I don't have to do much. So the idea really is to pull this rock away from here, and here we go. Here's the start of it. So this is the first time I've got to use this tool, and let's see if it does what it says it's supposed to. So far so good. So the idea really is to get that stone away. So far it's actually really easy. I like it. I don't know if I'm actually getting stone away or it's just muck, because it feels very little effort. There it is, doing well. If that's how easy it is to take it away, I am absolutely in love with it. So I can get that stone away here. I don't know where stone end of the concrete starts. There's a bit there, I see. I'll put my blade up because I get a bit more stability. Is that an electric cable there? None of you are subscribed, or some of you are subscribed, but not all of you. And you're watching this for free without any help. Please subscribe to my channel for great entertainment, or infotainment, isn't it? Subscribe to this channel for great infotainment, and you'll find you get lots of exciting stuff that's going on. Great presentation, great production, great shite talking, and that's a crap one I did, wasn't it? So all I'm doing really is I'm pulling that girl away, and it is actually really easy to do this. I will pull this away as well as a consequence. This shrub has to come out. But what I'm doing is, if you have a look down below, I'm actually pulling the muck away from the roots, so it's easier to pull out. Now I just pull it this side, and there she comes out in one look. That's her already. So I just move this back here. I'll pull that out, and I'll move this back here just to get myself cleared. There she is. So she's now cleared. Get that out of the way. What is that I see? That to me looks like an old piece of concrete. Let's have a look at that. Let's find out what that girl is there. I don't know what that is actually, but I'm not sure. Oh, I think that looks like a coal bunker thing. Maybe it was just put up there and not returned, or where it was supposed to be. So all I'm doing is I'm making a bit of a clear here on this land. Oh, come on, that's the girl. Look at that, nice. Love that stuff, tasty. So the idea is to really put some sort of ledge here. So I don't want to go any lower. I need to build a ledge for a workman to put fuel in there, so I can't go any lower than, say, this, where I'm currently at. All I'm doing is I'm making a clearing so I can put a professional work ledge and steps onto it, so that someone with health and safety, because the oil man that used to come and deliver, and I remember that he was saying to me as he was delivering that, when he was delivering the oil, he was saying that this is a bit dangerous. So I'm making a nice ledge. There it is. So I think I've got enough material from there, and I'm happy with the height. I feel I think there's a wee bit there, but nothing a wee hilty won't sort. Now this is the first time I've used this tooth, and to be honest with you, I'm quite impressed. So I'm going to pull her back. Come on over here and watch me. So I'm pulling her back here, and all I'm going to do is just going to scrape some of this stuff out of the way. All I'm doing is, even though I haven't got a bucket, it actually does move the earth pretty well, and I'm pretty impressed with that tooth now. I am very impressed with it. It's made by a company called Titus. That's the company that done it. They're a Northern Irish company, and I'm very impressed now. So a big shout out for Titus, and thank you very much for making. This was bespoke. This had to be actually manually made. It wasn't working, and the size didn't fit the welds of this small JCB. Oh, what just happened there now? No idea what just happened there. Just conked out. Tight there, look, that is really tight in there. If you just have a look down at that, look how tight that is. Ready? Oh, it's not coming out easy. And maybe pick it from the top and see what happens. There you go. That's just not going too easy. And I need to get rid of that little lump there. She does not like me, that wee big bit of grey stone. Look at this one here. I know this is going to come out really quickly. Look at that. No problem. Now it's very sharp stone. You could get splinters very easy if you're using your hand. I felt sorry for anyone that used to hand dig these girls. So the idea really is to make it nice and square, so there's a nice gangway behind the garden wall. And I'm sure there'll be people who say, oh, what are you using oil for? Just stop oil. Shut up. Stop oil. Where everything is bloody oil. Dozers. I swear there's some thick people in the world. Same as these bloody flat earthers, because sadly the gimbal just went poop. We probably have to go and get a new gimbal, because I don't think that's a good gimbal, to be honest with you. It's been causing us a few problems. If you have a look at one of the videos I've done, it was shite. So if you want to take a look, I'm just finishing off the square of this wall, and that is where I need to change the bucket again. And I need to rake out the stone. Ta-da! There I am, and I've got to pull this up nice and tight for it to swing out of its position. The problem with that is, because there's only one of me, that can be a problem sometimes. So what I want to do now is change this girl here, the tooth, and I'm gonna put this rake back on so I can get this muck sorted out and get the stone put over into an area out of the way. So what I need to do is pull the pin back again and start playing with this girl here. Now it's, again, I'm not really in the understanding that it's a really good system. It can be a complete nightmare. There it is. I'm probably best doing it lower down, but that's the tooth off. And she's not easy to lift, I can tell you that for sure. So I've got to put this rake on. So safety on, and in we go. There we go. Give it a wee tig, make sure it's in there. I'm not sure it's level. She's level now. So why I'm giving it a shake is to make sure it goes down into the actual first hinge. and then I got to put weight on it and let the weight of itself carry itself in with the jimmy bar. I've noticed that if you don't have it like this on the way in, it won't click in properly. It could be a bit of a nightmare. Maybe that's too much, but we'll see. There she is. And that's it, nice and secure. So the raking is more or less for the stone. And let's see how it gets on, because I've never used that before. So let's have a go at it. And let's give it a whiz. So there's the stone that it rakes. That's it there. Good job, I think. Now, there's a load of health and safety issues there, but I don't care. Sue me. So I'll probably put that stone just nicely here. I'm going to continue working on this. In the meantime, I'm going to let you go, and thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. Now, I would like to show appreciation for all the 20,000 subscribers we have, and now we are currently sitting at just over 7 million views since I started this channel. This is actually quite overwhelming for me, and I always like to thank all the subscribers and my followers for their support in the channel. Without it, channel could never exist. We pay staff, and we ask that anyone that is watching this, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Good luck.